Hey, it's Gary from GTR Consulting, and we're back to talk more about cause marketing. In our last video, we talked about how critical it is for companies to use the three C's when considering cause marketing programs, which are aimed at Gen Z. They have to be consistent, they have to be credible, and they have to be compelling. The problem is, Gen Z is super informed and suspicious because so many companies have tried to jump on the bandwagon without doing their homework. Let's hear what some members of Gen Z have to say.
I think that cause marketing is something that's really in the hot seat right now. So there's a lot of talk right now about the ways that brands sort of co-opt social messaging. Because my generation tends to have a lot of distrust in general towards brands and corporations, there's, I think, a lot of inherent suspicion that it's being co-opted specifically for marketing rather than for aiding the cause.
The thing is, when it's so saturated like this and every single company is changing their logo and every single company's doing some sort of thing, and it just feels like it's a cash grab.
Yeah, it can just sort of oftentimes seem like it's really easy for them to attach themselves to a cause without really like actually enacting policies or like changes that benefit it.
Rainbow washing gets an especially bad rep because corporations tend to trot out rainbow merchandise or pro-LGBTQ plus messaging only for the month of June, and then scale back on that for the rest of the year, which makes it seem like because it's time sensitive, it's a ploy to appeal to consumers rather than something that's founded on a legitimate desire to support a community at the same time as obviously making a profit.
The big oil companies making advertisements about like a sustainable future as if they're not like one of the leading causes of all of these like climate issues that we have. I just see it as very like shallow.
Uber, Lyft, all of those like rideshare apps, they employ like a lot of immigrants and like African Americans and stuff. In the aftermath of like the George Floyd killing, a lot of those companies were very quick to like post things on like their social medias about how they're like in support of like the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff, which was like great to see. But for like companies that employ so many like African Americans and like minorities, they really don't treat their workers as if their lives matter a whole lot to them. They sort of just treat them as like property and stuff.
A big thing right now with Pride Month, and with all the companies, I mean, at least changing their logo to be rainbow, is bringing up a lot of companies' past, whether they're, donating to charities that don't support that, or donating different places, or throwing money into stuff that doesn't support that. And I'm seeing that pop up on a lot of different social media feeds. It's actually making people look into what they're doing and realizing that they're not doing good.
So we heard how suspicious Gen Z is of brands and corporations trying to launch cause marketing efforts, and how easy it is for them to find out if the effort is legitimate or, as they call it, purely a money grab. Cause marketing can be effective, but companies must do their homework and follow the three C's. We'll talk a lot more about this in our next videos, so stay tuned. Until then, this is your friendly neighborhood Gen Z and millennial expert signing off. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and be nice to each other. Peace.